June 2020, only a few months into the COVID-19 pandemic, they demanded urgent help for care workers. 1 year later, Catherine Laurent and Danielle Pacat are still on the job. 17 elderly people died from COVID in this village. Mr. Remy was fortunate enough to overcome the disease.
Fortunately, he didn't contract the toughest form of COVID, unlike me. And that's a good thing. It is.
At the beginning of the pandemic, there were almost no masks. So Catherine contracted the virus and passed it on to her husband, who was hospitalized for 12 days. 1 year on, she remains cautious. Organizing group events for the people she cares for is out of the question.
Thank heavens we have them. What would we have done without them? I would be in a nursing home, and I don't want to go there. Maybe I would have to someday, but as late as possible.
She works 27 hours a week for minimum wage. Salaries haven't improved since COVID. Infected in the first wave, she never got the €1,500 bonus promised by the government.
I'm a bit bitter about this. They deducted the time I was ill with COVID. I got the bonus, which is better than nothing. I got this gesture recognizing my contribution, but I only received €200.
A disappointment shared by other care workers like Danielle Pacat. She worked throughout the pandemic and still only got about a third of the promised bonus, €600. In March 2020, 25 people died here of COVID in just a few days' time.
It was hard to see so many people die in such a short period of time. It's always there in my mind. It was tough to think, will we ever see an end to this? Getting the full €1,500 was never an option for us, because that was the maximum aid for those working full-time. But no one works full-time in our profession.
The government has promised a salary hike for care workers by October. Danielle and Catherine hope that people will now realize how crucial their jobs are.